Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're focusing our source analysis on a product that, well, it seems like it's absolutely everywhere online right now. The GuardHouse Camera is being pushed as this, ultimate portable security gadget, small enough to fit in your palm.
Oh yeah, the hype is intense. And the
Yeah.
claims are pretty big, aren't they? Crystal clear HD, instant motion alerts, even military-grade night vision.
The works. And they're hitting all the classic online sales tactics. Huge 50% off deals, limited stock, flashing everywhere,
Right.
creates that real sense of urgency.
Exactly. So our mission today for you listening is pretty straightforward. Is this GuardHouse camera really the game changer it claims to be? Or is it all just maybe a bit too perfect? We need to kind of peel back that glossy marketing layer and see what the sources actually tell us about how it works and, well, the company behind it. Okay, let's start with that first impression, the website. You land on it, and honestly, it looks really convincing. It's smooth, professional design. You've got those trust badges everywhere. It claims like trusted by over 100,000 families. It really gives off this vibe of an established, reliable security company.
It really does.
Yeah.
But the moment we started digging just a little bit deeper, looking at let's say, the corporate paperwork,
Yeah.
specifically the website domain registration,
Yeah.
the whole story starts to wobble. Instantly, the URL they're using, this byguardhousegame.com, it was only registered in October 2025.
Which is, yeah,
That was
that's a
different.
massive inconsistency, isn't it? Here's a company trying to project this image of being a long-standing, trusted name, with hundreds of thousands of customers. But their entire online presence, their main shopfront, is running off a website that's literally just weeks old.
Right, it just screams temporary. Or maybe rushed.
It feels like claiming you run, I don't know, a famous century-old bakery, but you just rented a P.O. box yesterday. It strongly suggests an operation focused purely on quick sales, not building a lasting brand or product.
And that ties right into the next big question mark, the price. You're looking at a camera supposedly packed with features, 1080p video, motion detection, night vision, all the modern stuff for less than $50.
Yeah, and if you know anything about, the actual costs of developing and manufacturing decent security hardware, that price it doesn't make sense. It seems almost physically impossible for a quality item. Real security brands, the established names, they have significant costs. R&D, good quality components, reliable server infrastructure for alerts and storage, customer support.
So what does that low price likely signal then?
Well, it strongly points towards something like a dropshipping model, or at the very least, extremely low-quality components being used.
Okay, break that down a bit for listeners. Drop shipping model. What does that mean in this context?
Basically, it means the company selling you the GuardHouse. They probably don't actually handle the product at all. They don't hold inventory. They almost certainly don't do any quality checks. They just act as a middleman. You place an order on their slick website. They pass that order onto a, likely overseas, factory, churning out huge amounts of cheap, generic gadgets. And that factory ships it directly to you. So the seller might be buying it for, say, $5 and selling it to you for $50, pocketing the difference purely based on their marketing hype.
And skipping that quality control step, well, that leads directly to performance issues, right?
Yeah.
Once we look past the glowing 5-star reviews on their own site, which, let's be honest, are easy to fake, and start digging into independent user feedback, the picture changed dramatically.
Oh, absolutely. People reported loads of problems, persistent connection issues, like the camera just refusing to stay linked to the Wi-Fi, complaints about the build quality too, feeling cheap, flimsy plastic, not exactly confidence-inspiring for a security device.
And some of the failures were even more fundamental, weren't they?
Shockingly so. We saw reports where the camera just never connected at all, became a useless piece of plastic straight out of the box. Or others saying it failed to record anything during an actual motion event, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of a security camera.
Wow.
And then there's the app itself. Users described it as looking amateurish, sometimes poorly translated. And get this, some reported the app actually spammed their phone with pop-up ads.
Wait, a security app serving pop-up ads. That's
Pretty bad, right? It speaks volumes about the lack of care or professionalism.
Yeah, that connects right back to the new domain, the likely drop shipping.
Oh.
It's all pointing to a rushed, low-effort product wrapped in fancy marketing.
Yeah.
They clearly didn't invest in making a reliable, secure user experience.
Exactly. So when you put all these pieces together, the fake urgency tactics, the probably generic testimonials, the brand new website pretending to be established, that impossibly low price, and then these really concerning user reports about basic functionality failing, it becomes pretty clear that the marketing is, well, miles ahead of the actual product quality.
So the key takeaway here, drawing from all this evidence, really has to be cautious. Be very cautious. If a deal online looks too good to be true, especially for tech, you really need to dig past the flashy ads. Always try to verify the seller, verify the brand, maybe do a quick reverse image search on the product photos. If you see the exact same camera sold under 10 different random names on various sites, that's a classic sign of a generic drop-shipped item.
Yeah, stick to known brands or verified retailers where you get transparent specs, real customer support, and some accountability if things go wrong.
Definitely.
And maybe here's something for you, the listener, to think about. How easily can that slick website design, combined with those urgent only 3 left messages, make you kind of bypass your own critical thinking, even when other red flags like a super low price or a weird domain name are right there? That psychological pressure, that manufactured panic, that's a powerful tool these operations use. It's maybe the most dangerous part.